Good morning, good morning, good morning, good people. I'm just struggling with diabetes. And it's day 6, y'all. Day 6. Level up, level up. Right there. That was a thumbnail moment. I don't know. Good morning, you guys. How you doing? 7-day Realignment Standing Strong Again program. We're in our 6th day, is what it is. This is our 6th day. And so I'm proud of it because I'm leading by example. That's what I'm doing. I'm leading by example. It's a beautiful day. It's still kind of brisky, still kind of not chilly, but it's not warm yet. I think we got a couple of more weeks before that. I think it's about 60, it's like 65 degrees. So I'm excited about this workout today. I'm eager to get it on. I'm ready for our workout, walkout, and conversations, because that's what this is about. And I kind of created that. It came naturally. It came naturally. This series called Walkout, Workout, Walkouts, Workouts, and Conversations. It came naturally. So if you see somebody else biting on my stuff, get back with struggling with diabetes. Let me know, because I pinned that this week during this whole program, our 7-day realignment. Matter of fact, it started in the initial one. So yesterday, what did we do? We did a little under 3 miles. I think we did more than 2.5 miles yesterday. And so today, we're going to, do that, if not more. So we're going to keep it at 2. Now, as I mentioned before, listen, you don't have to necessarily use what I'm demonstrating. And it's not just a demonstration. I'm actually invested in this myself. So I'm not just doing this just to show you how to do it. I'm doing this to show you that I'm doing this. And that's what it's about. Me first. I don't mean in a egotistical, selfish, or narcissistic way. No, I mean that in a way that I'm demonstrating to you that all of this is possible because I need it, and I want to share with you what I'm doing just to show you also that you can do it too. So it's more of an encouragement. It's more of an encouragement. So that's what this whole program is about. That's what all of my programs are about. You know, my 7-day realignment, my can you handle the holidays? You know, you want to check that one out. Usually that one I push back into the ecosystem around the holidays, like at the end of October. You know, can you handle the holidays as a type 2 diabetic? Because I tell you, that was one of my dad's favorite seasons, you know, the holidays, simply because it was good food. I mean, my mom would cook these recipes that were, I still envision the kitchen and the dining table right now. The food, it was so much food. And then we would go over my grandparents' house, and the same thing, so much food. Then we'll go over my other grandparents' house, my maternal as well as my paternal grandparents. So much food. And then we would go over auntie's house. My aunties on both sides of my parents. so much food. It was a great time. It was a great time. And now I'm the age he was. Well, I'm actually past the age he was, and I still think about that. And then I still have the struggle, during the holidays, because we still got to do right. But what consoles me is this, that in those months, it's 3 of them, October, November, and December. I throw in October because my birthday is in September, and is at the end of September, and I usually throw in October as a sloppy workout, sloppy struggle month. Not that I eat terribly within the entire month, no, but randomly I'll select a day. I won't even select a day, it's just random. One day, hey, I want some collard greens, and that in it of itself isn't bad, but I'll couple it with some sweet potatoes, candied yams, turkey dressing, and sometimes stuffing. Have the turkey too, and the whole gamut, come November, and then December, going into January, black eyed peas, have the cornbread, have the so much cake. Usually it was my favorite cake when I was a child. Why am I talking about this? We're supposed to be getting this workout on. But anyway, you hear, so listen. Please indulge me, rather. My favorite cake as a child was coconut cream cake, or coconut yellow cake, or coconut lemon cake. Anything coconut. My grandmother would put all these coconuts on the, mix on top of the cream part, and the yellow cake or the lemon cake. Whew, wow. And it was, now I'm not talking about that Betty Crocker smack. No. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about you getting flour, you're getting cornstarch, you're getting eggs, you're getting all of the ingredients to make the cake, not out of a box. I'm talking about you putting it in a bowl and you're putting it together. The kitchen smelled so fantastic. Those were the days. So anyway, we have to be careful. That's why I strive to take the rest of the year. Those 3 months, we got 9 other months to eat pristine. We got 9 other months to stay on top of our game. And then I think we could sacrifice a few days, at the end of the year to celebrate and, come down, off of the mountain of Muhammad, so to speak, and enjoy with the other people what they're eating, and just really indulge and just have fun and all of that good food. At least that's what I do. That's what I strive to do. So back to our 7-day realignment. This is the 6th day, yo. This is our 6th day. And I know to some, you may think, 6 days, struggling with diabetes, what is 6 days? It's a start. That's what it is. It's a start. It's better than the no days some of us are doing. Some of us aren't doing any days. Some of us are thinking, okay, I'm going to get to it soon. One day I'm going to start. When I get myself together, then all of that other stuff comes into play. But we've started. If you've stuck with me up to now, you have to start patting yourself on the back. because this is beginning to be a win. We have one more day, and we would have been successful. That's when we can say, you know what? My program was a success. I finished, and I did well. I'm standing strong. I'm telling you, that's what it's about. Completion or success is about completion. Completing what you start. That's what success is. So if you say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds over the summer, and over the summer you lose 10 pounds, well, you were successful. This 7 days is a test for me. Maybe for you too. It's a test to determine what the outcome will be of my next program that I'm starting after this. 28 days still standing. So we did it 14 days. Some of you who were with me in the first 7-day realignment, the initial 7-day realignment, and then this one, level up, 7-day realignment, level up. So we'll start from here, 7 days. Those of you who have been with me these 7 days. We're going to take 2 days in Musa. We're going to take 2 days and regather ourselves and reposition ourselves, reset ourselves. And we're going to start on our 28-day still standing program. Now we got a month, 28 days. Then we're going to, after we do that, so we should be finished with our 28 days sometime in May. Sometime next month, we should be done with our 28 days. And then we'll start our 48-day. Then it'll be summertime. It'll be time to go out and strut our stuff. You with me? We're in this together. I say that a lot. We are in this together. I got your back. You should have my back. You know, no man left behind. I think that's what they say in the military. We're not leaving anyone behind. You know, if you're on this gravy train, if you're on this train to success as a struggling diabetic, and I know you're on this with me, but we're going to do this. We're going to do it together. All right? So let me drink a little water, and we're going to have a conversation as we start our 2 miles, and then we're going to do our workout right after, and then we'll see what we're talking about in our closing statements. Let's get some water. Hydrate. Hydrate. You guys ready? Let's go. Okay, good people. We're starting this walkout, and let's have a conversation. Remember, make sure you stretch a little bit. You don't have to go overboard with your stretches. You just want to get your legs, wake your legs up, because you don't want to get those muscle spasms, you know, and you don't want your leg to tighten up on you. So I do leg stretches. Like I say, I don't go way above and beyond. So I just kind of do something like this. See, I don't have to like put my leg on the back of my head. I just bend over, reach for my toes, each foot in the center, left foot, center, right foot, then stand up, then do it again. Then if I have a bench or a seat somewhere, I'll stretch my leg out, one foot on the bench, so I could get the back of that thigh stretched out, hamstring and all of that stuff. Okay, and that's what I do. And that's all I need to do. Word of caution, as you are doing these walkouts and workouts, make sure you consult your healthcare provider. Make sure you've done your blood work, your labs and all of that stuff, because you want to make sure things are in order. You want to be on top of that stuff. So what I want to mention in our conversation as we get this walkout on, I ran across this video post, and I was kind of concerned. Not so much of the post itself, but the responses, the replies from most of the ones who saw and heard the same thing I saw and heard. And I was like, wow, unbelievable. So it was this guy. He was saying something to the effect, he had a bottle of water. He was like, and he looked overweight. Now, I'm not body shaming or anything like that, but I'm giving you the visual. He looked very much overweight. And when I say overweight, I mean if he's, say, 5'11", and 230 pounds, that's overweight. So he looked that, if not bigger, to me. I don't know if he was 5'11". He could have been 5'10", 5'9". But he wasn't very tall. And so he had a bottle of water and he was drinking a lot of water. Then he was looking at foods, healthy foods, looking at vegetables. And so he went on and he was talking. So I guess it was supposed to be funny, because the punchline was, you could drink all the water you want, not drink soda, not smoke, not do weed, smoke weed or marijuana. You can exercise. You can eat all the healthy food you want. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna die. And then the video shuts off. And then you have everybody in the comment section going, wow, that's so true. Oh, I didn't think of that. Wow, you got a point there. And, you know, those were the type of comments. And I said to myself, wow, they really don't get it. They don't get it. And so I said, well, only thing I could do is smile about it and keep going, knowing that they don't get it. Even if I explained it to them, it wouldn't mean anything. Because my thought is this: I know one day I'm gonna die. I could die today. I know that. I'm not trying to live forever. What I'm doing is trying to live for now, right now. And I'm trying to live better for right now. That's the whole point in this. Quality of life. A better quality of life. A lot of things that we did when we were younger, we kind of grew up from those things. Hopefully we don't continue to do those things. I think I mentioned in a post in one of the posts on the 7-day alignment, how I think it was in day 3 or 4, talked about when I was younger in my 20s. I love me some chili cheese pastrami fries. And they would always give you a bucket full of them. But that's not sustainable. We can't do that forever. You can't do that for years. Not without it affecting your quality of life. We used to drink red Kool-Aid. We get a package of Kool-Aid mix and we put it in a gallon jar, glass jar, and we get a pound of CNH sugar and we pour it in there and mix forever. And we would drink that like it was gold. We can't do that now. We don't do that now. I would hope not. I remember my beer days when I would drink, a 6-pack, a 12-pack, 24-pack of Budweiser or Miller's Genuine Draft. I would drink it like it was nothing. I can't do that now. I remember food that I was eating. My dinner time would be around 11:30, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, or 1 in the morning, 11 at night, 12 at night. And that was fine with me. It was fine with my body at that time. I can't do that now. You shouldn't want to do that now, especially if you're in the 60s club, in the 50s club, and even in the 40s club, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. You can't do that now. So it's not about living forever. That's ambitious.
3, 2, 1.
I just want to live for today and for tomorrow. That's it. When tomorrow gets here, I want to live for that day and the next day. That's it. And when those days pass and I get to the next day, I just want to live to the next day. With in mind, quality of life. Quality of life. So that's what it's about. So when I hear people respond like, yeah, we're all gonna die. Yeah, true. That is so true. But we don't have to die prematurely. We don't have to leave this earth with our bodies messed up by decisions that we fail to make for our better way of life. We kept smoking. We kept drinking. We kept eating. Now, our bodies begin to shut down or begin to turn against us. And I'm not shaming those of us that have done that and made the decision in our later years to do better. It's not a shame at all. It's not a put down. What I'm saying to those who feel that there's not a necessity for them to push that plate back, to turn that cup over, to put that cigarette out. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Do better. Do better. If you drink, let today be the start of you making the decision not to drink. It may not happen all at once. It may be a process. Let it be a process. No worries. But at least start. You'll never stop if you never start. Did you hear what was just said? I'll say it again. You will never start. I mean, you never stop if you never start. Start today. If you smoke, stop. Let it be your last cigarette. Even if you smoke another one, let that one be your last. If you smoke another one, let that one be your last. In other words, you have to start from somewhere. Don't get put in that box of believing you'll never be able to stop or you'll never be able to start. Believe in yourself. Okay, I'm gonna finish this walkout and then I'm gonna get to my workout and then we'll have a closing statements. All right, remember this is day 6 of our level up. All right, let's get this. Hey, good people. Just finished the workout. The walkout also. And I think we had a good conversation. You guys put down in the comments if you agree. Down there, down in the comments. We talked about how we're not trying to live forever. We're just trying to better the quality of our life while we're living. Because we don't know when we're leaving this planet. I remember it was Sammy Davis Jr. who said, as he got older, and he left here in his 60s, believe it or not. Talking to the 60s club. He said, had he known he was gonna live that long, he would have stopped drinking and smoking a long time ago. You just don't know. And then the way it comes in, it disrupts the quality of your life. Meaning those bad decisions that we don't become mature to, we don't grow up from. And because of that, we find ourselves still thinking the same way, acting the same way. I believe it was Muhammad Ali who said that if you still act and think the way you thought and acted at 20 and now you're 50, it means you wasted 30 years of your life. And that's so true. But we're here now. And we're no longer wasting time. We're growing up. To our bodies, we are growing up. We're acting mature. We're taking care of what we need to take care of as it relates to this body. Okay, good people. We got another one in today. And it was a good one. It was a good one. It was a really good one. Tomorrow we have to burn too. Do the same thing. Okay, good people. You continue to have a good life. And again, I encourage you. It's not about me. It's not about hyperbole. It's not about the hype. It's not about the filters, me covering up. It's about help. Us helping each other, because we're in this together. All right, I'm struggling with diabetes and I'm standing tall. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. For now, remember to level up. Level up. That's right. Say it. Level up. Level up.